the hook. You were in the way. I was afraid I was going to hit you.
Don't be scared to hit me. You know how many times I've almost been hit?
Throw it back in there.
I know how to watch for
I
a
could have
rod.
got him. I could have got him. All right. This is it.
Oh! That's no fair. I want him to bite mine.
He ain't going to bite yours.
Because he knows what'll happen if he bites mine. I'll hook him.
How in the heck am I missing that fish? He's all over it.
Where you just turn? Like that?
Oh! That's the juice right there. Golly.
He's bigger than what I thought he was.
Yeah, he is.
Look at all the Cincos. You know he's been hit.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Look at all those Cincos,
They're all
man.
white Cincos right there. You know he's been hit.
Yeah! I got him that time. I got him. I got him.
Oh. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, folks, look at that. Right off the bat, off your little swimmy. What is
Simon says.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's a Huddleston grass, or weedless shad.
Folks, today we're at Martinez with my good buddy Simon Apodaca, and I'll tell you what, Taipan rods, this is the builder. Been, what, 10 years we've been together for this,
Yeah,
it's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
But I love coming where we can come to your body of water and catch some fish. And the one thing I love about this guy is he loves swim baits, from the little ones up to the big ones.
Yeah.
And he says we're gonna catch some fish today. The cool thing about it is we're toward the end of February, and at Martinez, what's happening? Tell them.
They're starting to move up, man. We start spawning in January. And
Oh my
over
goodness.
Here, we got some warm water. Yeah.
Here in Arizona, you pull into Yuma, get yourself a room, whatever. Let me back up here. But I'll tell you what, this place is a blast. We haven't even pulled out of the marina.
No, we're still in Fisher's Landing right
Yeah.
here. You can see the boat ramp right there.
Yeah, and we're just kind of moving around, but we're just kind of looking around, swimming these things, and then we can see fish that are actually on beds, and we're looking for, obviously, a big fish. But
Yeah.
he's already taught me something, which is awesome. And it's something I kind of knew, but it solidified it here. I've got my big white craw on so I can see the fish and all this. And I'm confident that I could catch fish doing that.
Yeah.
But in saying that, boy, they don't stop looking at this. This bait right here, it's a little Huddleston bait,
Yeah,
right?
that's a Huddleston
And
Deluxe, yep.
they actually love Simon so much that they made a color for him. And this is it right here, and it's called what?
Simon Says.
Simon Says. And you throw that on like 17-pound test line. And what kind of rod should they use,
So
Simon?
we built a specially, before I used to use a 764, remember? Before I showed you before. But now we built one specifically designed for the weedless shad. And it's we call it the swimmy rod. It's a 755 now. So we
Okay.
gave it a little bit more backbone with a little bit softer tip so you can really make that cast. And then when they bite it, it's hard to get a hook in them like you've seen today already.
Yeah.
But once you do with this rod, it has that extra power you need to really drive it home and get them good. So,
Made right here in Yuma, Arizona.
right.
Taipan rods. Like I said, I've used them. I won my biggest tournament I've ever won, which is the
The US
biggest
Open?
one.
Yeah, out west,
with my drop
definitely.
shot rod that you made me.
Yep.
So I mean I've enjoyed his rods, and we've had a lot of fun catching a lot of fish over the years on them. But man, this is the guy that understands what you need for a certain technique, and he's building the rods for that right here in Arizona. And I love it.
That is right.
Well, let's get back and let's get you a fish.
All right. Okay.
All right, let's do it. Boy, that looks good, doesn't it? Oh, you got him?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, son. Simon. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, let me
Yep,
get out
yep.
the way. I'm gonna let you take it.
All
You
right.
got him?
Yeah.
You need help?
No, we're good.
He's gonna. Oh, there you go, son. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. Skinny little male.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, son.
Skinny little male. Yeah.
On the swim, see? You were just talking about that.
The thing is we're looking, but he's making some long toss back in the channels here. where you can't really get in there. You always want to toss, right?
Yep.
Especially these little swim baits in before you move in.
That's good.
So you're casting and winding, and you catch something like that. Did he hit it hard, or did he just take it?
He just, like normal, just dunk.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's a good one, man.
He just bit it.
Ooh. Get him in here, son. That one was a little deeper.
Yeah, he was.
Running between the two docks.
Look at, he's got that one good too.
You know, the thing is these fish, they'll run from dock to dock. That one had a spot right down there. I mean, you're looking and it's right underneath the boat. And Simon just dropped that bait straight down and it fluttered right down there. He came right up and just smoked that bait. That's incredible. That bait is awesome. Simon, why don't you explain to the folks, what pound test line are you using to throw a bait like this?
I'm using 17-pound test.
That's what I'm throwing.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
fluorocarbon, right?
Yep, correct. Yeah.
All right, so you don't want no stretch or anything like that in it?
Nope, don't want no stretch. You want it, well, they say it's invisible.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know.
You know, I'm shocked because what I love about it too, and I know it hasn't been, it's hard to find it, but the hook is crazy in this bait. And I'm gonna show this hook. But it's got a little weight in it, which makes it fall on the belly. And then one thing I really do love is, see, there's the hook. It's actually buried under the
bait.
Right under the bait. Yeah, right under
and
the skin.
there's actually a
little
hollow cavity in there too, so that it'll collapse. See how that
Oh,
collapses?
yeah. And what makes that nice too is you can put a little bit of your scent in there, and it kind of oozes out a little bit. But man, that little bait, and it looks so realistic. Look at the eyes on that thing. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this little guy. And it's kind of a finesse swim bait.
It is.
Even though you've got the two different sizes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like this one here. Let's show this one. Two different size baits. Look at the difference in size. Yeah.
And that's a 68. And this one does not have the insert. Now you could get this same bait with the insert in it where it already has a hook, or you could get it with a top hook, but this one here is what they call a hollow body, where you have to use an owner beast hook in order for.
Gotcha.
And this one is actually one that they just started coming out with, so it was only about a year old or so. But it's been out on the market for about a year. He's been making them.
And I noticed you're throwing braid on that one.
This one for braid, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know why? Because he knows he's going to be throwing in the tulies, catching some big fish on it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We haven't had to throw that much today.
No, we hadn't. See the bed? There's like a white crawdad right next to it.
It's actually.
See it? See the white crawdad there?
Oh, you might be right. Look at him go up there. Well, he turned around. Who's gonna catch him? Here it is. What's this called? Boat Wars?
Battle boat.
What? What's it called?
Battle boating it up. Ooh. No,
oh,
you missed.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we should come back for him. Oh, he's got it! Oh!
What did I hit? Your rod?
My rod! Oh! Oh, man! Do it again. I got us in the right position anyway. Got him! Got him. Get him, son! Come on, Simon! Oh, he came off! Oh, dude! Oh, well, you had that cool fish on, man. That was a big one. That was a nice fish.
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Oh, man, you set the meat to him too, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
had him.
You had that line just around that twig a little bit, and that might have cost that fish. But oh my God, we're coming back to some of these backwaters. What's crazy about this river is when we get back here, you're like, oh, it's a little bit dirty, it's a little bit dirty. And then all of a sudden you go to an area that's all clear.
Clear, yep, clean.
And it's like you can see the fish swimming around and throw this bait way up there along the shoreline. And they're kind of swimming along, getting ready to make beds. And some of them have beds already, but you can swim it along this, brush like this in these shallow water. And you can see just right over here, pebbled rock down there where a bed was made. And they sit there. And so when you're making these long casts a lot of times and bringing it by, they come out and crush that Hud.
Oh, that was cool.
That's the agony of defeat right there. If you're in a tournament, you're crying the blues. Got it. He's got it. I'm like, he's got it. He's got it.
He didn't have it.
Oh. That's 2 on him. That's 2 on him. That fish actually swam off with the bait, man. That was crazy. Got it. I got it. That's how you hook it, son. That's how you hook that fish. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. Eat that thing. Yeah. All right, get back in there, baby. Woo! The ticket is I guess letting the fish hit it. They'll blow on it. They'll do everything, and they'll kind of pick it up at the tail a little bit, and then you just wait for them. You got to be so hesitant and patient for them to actually inhale it and start swimming off with it. You know, you really do.
Yep.
But that's I finally waited on that fish. Well, now you know what it looks like. I caught his feet. I caught his feet.
Oh, he turned on it.
Got him.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah! Ah, look at that fish, folks. Look how he choked that bait. Just choked it.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful bass right here. Oh my goodness. Man, they are moving up and they are having fun.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we saw that fish. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't you just catch the last fish? Thank you, Simon.
No, I didn't.
No, you stole that one from me. Folks, I'm telling you, this is a lot of fun. You know, we went into some sloughs and caught some fish, had some fun, and we saw a big cloud coming, and we're like, oh, you know, it's gonna rain. And we figured we better make our way back just in case. And we figured we'll just make our way around in here again, and here they are. One thing I've noticed is these fish are setting up a little closer to the bank later in the afternoon when that water warms up.
Right.
So, I mean, the water temperature now is 65 degrees. I think it was 62 or something when we got on the lake. But I tell you, there's a lot of fish in this area, and it's a lot of fun. Huh?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. And the one thing I'm really liking about this bait, and I got to be honest with you, and we were talking about it, when this bait falls, it flutters down straight, and when it hits the bottom, it just sits there. And you can drag it across. It doesn't lay on its side. And that's very important when you see fish that are sitting on the bottom like that. And you could just nudge this thing along and they can't stand it. It looks like a minnow digging into the ground or something, trying to get away from them, and they just...
That or a minnow trying to get to the eggs,
yeah,
I think is what it really looks like.
And they'll just kill that thing. But man, that's a lot of fun to throw. I love this bait. I'm falling in love with it a little bit more and a little bit more. I haven't thrown this thing like you throw it, but man, I'll tell you, the last time we met up, I got one. But yeah, I like this Simon Says.
You like that color, huh?
Simon Says, Johnny, go catch another fish. He's got him. He's got him. Oh! You keep that swimming. I can't believe you lost that fish again.
Not again. That was the first time on that fish.
Well, you lost that one, you lost this one, you lost the one over there. It looks good.
That's all that we're trying to do, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's catch and release.
That's what we're doing. Yeah,
we're
see,
catch
so
and release.
you know. He has it, but I'm wrapped around the grass.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there, son. That's a good one. You need help?
Yeah.
Oh, you need help?
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't you lose that fish, son. Now, I think you let him take it. I think you let him take it.
Right? Yeah.
Well, I seen him sitting back behind that. You know, and that is a great tip of the week, folks, is, you know, when you're finding an area, especially that you're able to fish docks, and I grew up on docks. I love them. A lot of people fish the front face of them. Well, a lot of times the bass are relating to the shoreline, and they like to hide up there where they don't see a lot of baits and a lot of people. And they'll get behind those docks. And if you can kind of weasel in there just a little bit and get behind there, a lot of times you'll be very successful on your cast, because a lot of times I'll see people just going straight in front of them and making casts, and I can go behind them. I did it at Clear Lake, actually. I was actually tossing over the dock, and your line would just jump and you just set the hook, you know, and you're flinging them over the dock. But man, I'll tell you, a lot of times they're in those tight quarters and you just got to put your boat there. And that's a great tip of the week, is get behind those docks.
Here he comes.
Got him.
Got him. Oh, yeah.
I got that one.
That's a good one. Yeah,
Get in here, son.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, son. Look at that. That is so much fun. Oh, boy, that cat and mouse game is one of my favorite games to play. Oh, my goodness, Simon.
Yep.
I'll tell you what a day. What an awesome day today. This place is fun, man.
Right?
I'll tell you, it's a long drive for me, but man, it's so worth it. Not just to get to see you, but have you bring us to a fun place like this. I'll tell you, this river offers a lot, from tules to trees to
everything.
Yeah, to docks, from dirty water to clear water. You can be out in the river and just fish the current.
Yep.
But you don't recommend it this time of year.
No, all the fish are in the back and stuff like that. The current is a lot cooler out there.
Okay.
And so during the summertime, the water gets too hot in these backwaters, and then so the fish will be in the current.
Gotcha.
And we'll be flipping the current and stuff like that. But you can still catch them in like Martinez, because that's a bigger body of water.
Gotcha.
But a lot of the backwaters, the littler ones that we were in like earlier, it gets really hot back there. So, and it's shallower, so the fish move out into the deeper.
That's awesome. What a place. What a great place.
Yeah.
And then he came out. Oh, you got him, son! Let me get out your way. Simon, you got him. That bait is incredible. That is a lot of fun to throw.
Here we go.
Oh, goodness gracious, man. He clobbered that thing. Look at that. Folks, he literally swallowed that thing. Holy moly.
Get the pliers.
Yep, right here. Holy moly, look at that.
That was a good one.
That one ate it.
Yeah,
it ate it pretty deep.
He
Yeah,
ate
that's a
it
good
deep,
fish.
so.
Good job, Simon.
Thank you, buddy.
I'll tell you what, folks, Martinez, worth the trip in mid-February, probably March, right? And when does it start getting hot, Simon? Where it's like almost unbearable. May, end of May?
June, May,
Okay,
end of May, June. Yeah.
When's the frog bite start?
Shoot, as soon as you could catch them right now if you really wanted to, but it's going to be a unicorn. But
Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
yeah.
Well, buddy, I sure
Hey.
thank you for joining us on the show today.
It was my pleasure.
Simon with Taipan Rods, been a part of the show for well over 10 years, and great rods and just a great friend. And I'll tell you, thanks for showing us the water today, buddy.
It was fun.
I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on the show. We'll see you next week. I'm Johnny Johnson. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, folks.